What's the haps? I'm Roka, and welcome to some Spiral Knights patch notes. It is that time, folks. It is time for the third Cataclysmic Confrontation. The third one brings with it new items, so I'm going to walk you through what's available in this update. So, if you're not familiar with the previous ones, I'll go over those briefly first. It is a cat-themed event. There will be a bunch of new cat themes, things. Spook cats will be abound. So we've got some new daily missions that will only be available for the next couple of weeks. We've got Per Terror is today's, and we've got That Mold and Black Magic is available tomorrow. You'll get a different one each day. They're not replayable missions, you just get one a day. It's exactly the same as you'd have your standard daily mission or your standard daily danger mission. It's just a one a day thing. And each of them will reward you with a small handful of ancient pages, which are going to be the primary form of currency surrounding items for this promo. So you'll get 4 from that. Once you've done that each day, you're probably going to want more tokens than that. So you're going to want to delve down into the arcades and find any strata that have cats. So things like your candlestick keeps are probably not a bad shout. I believe I'm actually on a pretty good one here. I mean, we've got the Scarlet Fortress ain't so bad for cats either. That's probably not a bad little place to find them. Anywhere you could find a standard spook cat within the game, now you're going to find occasionally there's like a 1 or 2% chance in their place there will be a black cat, which is bigger, blacker, and considerably more evil than the standard spook cats. It will summon a bunch of zombies that will deal curse damage to you, so if you're a little bit wary about that, you might want to bring some curse resist gear, but otherwise take those cats down as fast as you can and they'll reward you with a handful more tokens. What will you be doing with those tokens? Let's find out. So we've got Montague hanging around over here. I think he's here most of the year, but he actually has a purpose at this particular point in time. So what has he got for sale for us? He has got a cat claw hood, a cat eye hood, and a cat hiss hood, which are 3 variants on a theme. They're all shadow resist hats with freeze resist, shock weakness, and a slight bit of curse weakness. And one comes with a sword attack speed, one comes with a gun attack speed, and one comes with a bomb charge time reduction. It also sells these cat tribe fetishes, which are a crafting component which will be used to upgrade these. So you need 50 to buy the hat in the first place. You'll need 2 fetishes to upgrade it to a 4-star item, which is going to be another 100 tokens, and then you're going to need 3 more fetishes for another 150 tokens to get it to 5-star. So you're going to need a good 300 tokens in its entirety. We also have Black Cat Hood, which is a new one. So if you've seen the previous promos, you may well be familiar with the Black Cat Cowl, which is a rather nice hat. It has statistics rather similar to those that you see on the Black Cat Hood here, although it's at a 5-star level. It drops from Margrel. Margrel is a fun one. Every time you find a black cat somewhere in the Clockworks, it has a very, very low chance to drop a book. That book can be redeemed for a Dark Ritual. The Dark Ritual will summon Margrel, who is a big bad boss. There is a video somewhere on my channel showing fighting that. It gets a bit laggy, I won't lie. There's a lot of stuff goes on in that fight. And at the end of it, the person who summoned Margrel wins themselves a Black Cat Cowl, which has statistics very similar to this, but is 5-star. So you got movement speed increase and damage bonus on it. So it's quite a nice hat, even if it's got a lot of weaknesses to various statuses. So it's got some very powerful bonuses on it. Now we can actually, for 70 tokens, you can buy yourself a 3-star variant. We head over to the Mysterious Alchemy Machine, and we'll see what we can do with some of those. So we've got the upgrades, we've got the 4-star variants, there's your bomb options and your gun options, and the sword options. We also have the Black Cat Mask, which is your 4-star variant, is going to require your Black Cat Hood, and as well as some more fetishes. And we've got some new items that we're going to need for some upgrades this time. I believe the old ones have not incorporated these. No, in fact I could craft these if I wanted. I do still have some items left from the last promo. But if you look at this, we have a new item just below the cat tribe fetish. We have a Wicked Whisker. A whisker won from the great cat tribe hero Margrel. They were traditionally worn as a ward against owlite magics, but now represent the triumph of godly magical arts over evil. So these only drop from Margrel. As I say, to summon Margrel, you need a rare book. Matter of fact, I will show you where to take the book. If you have a book, you want to bring it over here. You've probably seen this chap hanging around. The Conjuring Cat. Yes, what dark ritual? Take this over here, you will summon yourself a boss, and he will drop potentially the Black Cat Cowl, and well, it has always dropped the Black Cat Cowl, but the patch notes, I will say, says has a little bit of ambiguity. It says, if you survive the encounter, you may find yourself in possession of a Black Cat Cowl or a Wicked Whisker, which sounds vaguely like there's a chance. I may just be interpreting that wrong, but usually the person who summons the boss gets the Black Cat Cowl, and the patch notes explicitly state that the Wicked Whiskers do drop for all party members. I have heard it confirmed that Margle drops about 10 whiskers per encounter, so you shouldn't have to worry too much about getting too many crafting components from him. What will you be doing with those? Aside from crafting the black cat mask, you're going to want one there to get that if you want to craft that. Otherwise, well, ideally you're really going to want to go for the black cat cowl, to be honest, because that's going to be even better than that. But if you cannot find yourself a book, well, you may have to settle for a black cat mask. At any rate, they have further uses. As I say, we only need the one to make that. We also have the armor. We have a bunch of armor over here, so this is interesting. So all the helms that you have previously had, we now have armor to go with them. So as you see, I am sporting the rather stylish cat eye cowl here, which looks a lot like that one. It's all very nice. So we now got armor that matches all of those. So we've got 3-star variants, 4-star variants, and 5-star variants. Instead of purchasing it, we immediately can craft it using the fetishes for some strange reason. We've got the 3-star variant. Oh no. I'm misreading it because the interface is not immediately obvious. But yes, we can craft it using the whiskers. You don't need the fetishes for these, I guess. Okay. Upgrades require fetishes. Standard ones require whiskers. So you do need to fight Margrel. And then you'll need to grind a bunch of pages to get it up to 4- and 5-star levels, as well as having the whiskers. So you're going to need the 1 whisker to create the 3-star version, 2 more whiskers to create the 4-star version, and then once we get up to the 5-star level, you're going to want 3 whiskers and 3 of the fetishes. So you're still going to need 5 of the fetishes, and you're going to need 6 whiskers. So that's you will get enough whiskers to make 1 item from 1 run of Margrel, but you're going to need to grind out the pages, obviously. So whether this means the drop rates on the books has been increased or not, we're not entirely certain at this moment. I probably hasn't, to be honest, but it does seem like there's a greater focus on getting people to actually fight Margrel. So one would hope that the books are more common, but that I suppose remains to be seen. Anyway, we've got one other thing to note. We have one more promo running at the time, so I might as well introduce you to this. We have, somewhere on here no doubt, hello, come on. We have the balance in a good blade. We've got the equinoxes back because it is the autumn equinox, so that time of year is around again. So the previous stuff that you could get before, all the celestial stuff is back, including the shield. Not that it was an especially amazing shield, but it is back. And they've added a new sword to the game, which I hear tell is very much like Leviathan Blade, but with a slight change. I'm not really sure what to make of that. I haven't seen any, I haven't heard anyone report back on any yet, so I'm not sure what the slight change is. It certainly looks very pretty. When you swing it, it leaves like a trail of stars behind it. It's a very nice sword. It will probably be quite valued, I imagine. But functionally speaking, I don't think it's drastically different. I don't think it's your next overcharged Mixmaster, which is at least something of a relief. It is your standard format. You can buy them on their own for $5, or buy them in anything up to a pack of 14 of them for $50, in case you're a big spender like that. But there you go. So that's the promo that is on at the moment. And that is your patch notes. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Moroka. This has been what is going on in Spiral Knights at the moment. I'll see you next time.
Yeah!